Zawolo. He is the MCS superintendent, the Monrovia Consolidated School System. Of course, he will be our guest here today, and it will be followed by the Minister of Education, Professor D. Ansusoni, who will climax this conversation today. So it's Education at Midweek. This is the program designed by the Communication Division at the Ministry of Education, and it is approved by the senior management team of the Ministry of Education under the direct supervision of Professor D. Ansusoni. And again, of course, we are very glad this morning and grateful to the Almighty God to team up with you this morning so that we have this factual, accurate, and credible information disseminated to our people this morning. But before then, we will ask you to please play our music. I love that music for our listening audience, for all of our students, for the new books, for the access you have right now to the new book. In fact, we will again go and read it over again so that those who don't have access can go through it, because you have the audio, you have the video, and you can even download the book itself. It's very easy. You can do it on your phone, you can do it on your laptop. This is another milestone achievement at the Ministry of Education under the direct supervision of Professor D. Ansusoni, a senior, not just senior, a responsible, decent, hardworking senior citizen of the Republic of Liberia. Please play our music for our teachers, our students, and our parents.
Pour la bureau fresh, above your self-interest. Yeah. Pour la bureau fresh, pour les country fresh, above your self-interest. Yeah. It's the only common denominator. Yeah. It's the only country we can never be deported from. I say pour la bureau fresh. Only common denominator we have. For the country fire, so you can be a ruling establishment, you can be a opposition, you can be a free position. For the country fires, you can be a lawyer or doctor, politician or generally. For the country fires, you can be a musician, you can be a footballer. You can be a leather salary, you can be a paper rider. I say pop like purified so. Election is coming again, man. They want to be free and fair, but when you lose, you lose. You win. We don't want no bye-bye. We don't want no segregation. For the country fight, so yeah. Honorable Malcolm Joseph says, pour la bureau first. Honorable Malcolm Joseph says, pour la bureau first.
Oh, what a great song here for you. And it talks all about peace.
And you know, I mean, this music is so touching. I love it. But before we talk about the music, play the peace message from the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency, President George Manawia.
What we want.
With our peace, our partners will now have the confidence to invest in our country. With peace, every good thing can happen for this country. So that we need to foster peace. It's important because we are all Liberians. So everywhere I go, when I leave, I give the message of peace. Let us live together. And let us forget about the politics of the day. You know, we are all family. We need to behave like family. Let's show love to each other and live in harmony. So it's my message. George Manawia, President of the Republic of Liberia.
One heart, let's get together and feel alright. What we want.
With our peace, our partners will now have the confidence to invest in our country. With peace, every good thing can happen for this country. So that we need to foster peace. It's important because we are all Liberians. So everywhere I go, when I leave, I give the message of peace. Let us live together. And let us forget about the politics of the day. You know, our family, we need to behave like family. Let's show love to each other and live in harmony. So it's my message. George Manuel, President of the Republic of Liberia.
One heart, let's get together and feel alright. Feed it to mankind.
Well, be l'amour, pour la pure fresh, above your self-interest. Yeah.
Well, welcome back here to your program, Education at Midweek here on ELBC Radio. Is a sponsored Ministry of Education initiative here on the Super Morning Show. In a half year, the communications director, Mr. J. Maxine Bleaton. Welcome back, and you listen to the peace song and also the peace message from the president.
You know, I mean, this is wonderful. It's so exciting. It's so motivational this morning, and I want to ask all of us listening right now to ELBC to please put this country first. Please do not be encouraged or fooled by anybody to do anything that will bring harm to this country, that will derail the peace that we enjoy right now. Let us protect this peace. Let us preserve this peace. This peace is all we got now. Peace is very expensive. This is why the books of all books say, blessed are the people, a peacemaker.
Yes, the peacemaker.
So peace is so important.
It's very cardinal.
That God recognizes that. So we as Liberians, I want us to understand this morning that let us preserve this peace. Let us protect this peace. Let us nurture this peace. The peace should be treated like a boiled egg. The peace should be treated like an ice cream. Do not let it fall. Please.
And something that I really admired in the song, where he talks about, election times here, and we should accept the result.
Accept
if
the result.
Win, you win. You lose, you lose.
Win is our president.
It's almost like a game, where you have to accept the result.
No matter
sometimes they don't go in your favor.
So, but taking it personal, we're breaking this nation. We are so small. We're supposed to be united. We're supposed to be together. Reconciliation is supposed to be the order of the day. There's no trap issue here. We are all Liberians. Let us hold together, unite together, glue together, move this nation to prosperity, that the next generation will say, indeed, there was J. Maxine Bleaton, who was once at the Ministry of Education. They will say, indeed, there was Professor C. Lakpo Zawo, MCSS superintendent. Indeed, there was a responsible citizen, Professor D. Ansusoni, Minister of Education, who always have this program on the radio. So let us protect the peace, my people. We shouldn't derail this peace. So before I come to our guest this morning, let me just drill through the textbooks. Those who never have the opportunity the last
yes,
time.
It's important to recap.
Important. Let me recap that. We want to say welcome, Professor. Professor, we want to say welcome to you.
Thank you. Nice being on. Thank you to ELBS too.
Okay, so let me just, before I come there, go through our information for the textbook. You are one of those who also how to call it, the textbook. Physics.
I was the lead reviewer for mathematics.
Mathematics.
Yeah.
So you see that?
That's
a
great.
coincidence. Wow, he's very knowledgeable. You know that, but we'll bring him on later.
He's going to share his knowledge with us later.
So this morning, if you are listening, those of you that have your smartphone, please load it with data this morning, because the information that we're about to bring to you is so sophisticated. It's wonderful. It's an eye opener for you. You don't need to go anywhere now again. School administrators, no need you be looking for textbooks. This is revival in the land. I mean, this is a giveaway free from the Ministry of Education.
Because
all of our school administrators throughout the length and breadth of this country, they will give the hard copy to the public schools, public senior high school, but the soft copy is also wonderful. That you can have your phone, your laptop, and those of you that get a computer room and you get this internet service at your very institution, the international school, please listen. If you have a communication person or you have an IT specialist, they must listen now and download the books for 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade throughout the Republic of Liberia. And the good thing about this book is that it have the audio, it also have the video that you will see demonstration, and it is very crystal clear and simple. It was done by knowledgeable, specialized, professional, and people who have education at the back of their mind. So it is not something joking. It's something that will review over and again. And it is in this country for 7 consecutive years. You don't need to go anywhere to purchase textbooks. This is the opportunity. Now, please open your phone. Tell the IT men to get set. Tell the children to get set. Put your internet service on. Get ready for the Ministry of Education to unveil the best document ever in the Republic of Liberia. Right on your phone. You are working with it. It's in your classroom. It's in your school. It's on your computer. And just the best sophisticated IT person employ, and this book will lay in your hand like a boiled egg. Now, we are moving this morning. Oh no, you looking at me? That J. Maxim be there. All right, this morning, please take note. I'm going to take my own time to read the website. Ministry of Education, I'm coming. MOE. Everything is in small letter. While I'm reading MOE Liberia. MOELIBERIA.com. You open it, you will see. Let me go again. MOELIBERIA.com. When you enter, you will wait for maybe 1 or 2 minutes. You will see MOE having Liberia in red. When you open, you will see MOE having Liberia. It is in white, red. In that red, you will you will come down a little bit, and you will pass by the curriculum. If you want to download the curriculum, other information, then you come down a little bit. You will see the MOE digital textbooks. The MOE digital textbooks. The MOE digital textbooks. Just be coming down, you'll be slowing down, you'll be coming down a little bit. MOE digital textbooks. When you reach there, you have an area to download. When you click on download, it will take you some time, and you will see the books for 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. The opportunity is yours. When you click on download, you will see for 10th grade, you will see language, English language art. You will see physics. You will see biology. You will see chemistry, and you will see mathematics. And then down there, you will download. You say download ebook. If you want to download a book, you just click on download ebook. The entire book will be downloaded. Then you come to get another place there. Again, configure self-assessment. If you want to do self-assessment to go through it, you go to that one and click there. And you want to browse the chapter, it's also there. You will click on browse the chapter. If you want to e-lectures. When you e-lecture, that's the time you will listen to somebody reading the book to you. Reading the book to you. If you can't read well, the person will read the book to you, pronounce all the words distinctly. Besides that, if you don't want the reading, another one that says the videos. The video is also there. You will download the video, and when you click on the video, you will see demonstration going on. The demonstration is going on from the website in that video. Now, when you finish with the video, you got something to call start quiz. Start quiz.
So you can also do evaluation.
Evaluation also. This is the kind of opportunity under this government, under this Ministry of Education that have given to everyone in this country. No need you look for textbook again. It is right in your palm. It is right in your home. It is right in your school. It is right on your computer. What else are you looking for? Knowledge is power. We are now giving you knowledge. Please access it and later on call and confirm that. So please do that. I want you to follow up. Those of you that already plan to purchase book, put that money to another thing so that you can be able to pay your teachers good or amend their salary, give them some break and other things and bonuses and other things like that. Now the book is free of charge. No need you think about purchasing the book from anybody except there's no RT person in the Republic of Liberia.
Now, one may be concerned of the size of the book in terms of
size.
Yeah, the size.
Look, the website is so sophisticated.
I mean, in terms of perhaps pages and
pages. It depends on you buy. I buy a real machine and download a book. I mean, you can do it chapter by chapter. It left with you. All you want is the knowledge.
Is it ready bucket as per the various
chapters? You see the chapter. Yeah. Just go there. You see the chapter. In at 39, you see a 39 chapter. It left for you if you want to do it by segment, and you want to do it a topic, and you want to do it by chapter. It left for you. Want to download the entire book. It is yours. The opportunity is yours. It is right in your hands. The bread is in your hand. If you open your hand, it will go. If you want to kill it, you will kill it. So if the only thing we appealing to our Liberian students and our teachers, school administrators, please encourage our students to read. Please encourage our children to read. Let them use the smartphone now to be reading the books. Let them use the smartphone now to go to the book. That when the book will be reading the book itself to you. Go to the video and see the demonstration. It is in your hands, my people. No need to give yourself headache any longer. It is right in your palm like a boiled egg and an ice cream.
Okay,
so let's not come to.
We can cross over to our guest here this morning.
Before you cross over, let me comment on the book. Yeah. I think your concern was the size
of it,
and whether people have. You don't necessarily have to print it. Once you download the book to your mobile device, it's there. It doesn't consume your data anymore. The first time the download will consume data, but after that, it's already stored on your phone,
your device.
Okay. Yeah, and you can always just go there, open it, and use it. So you don't necessarily have to print it out. But if you decide to print it out, you could print it out by chapters. So you don't have to print the entire book in a short period of time. The number of pages in the book very reasonable. The size of the book, the actual size of the book has this thickness, and so it's kind of very reasonable. We were very concerned about the size, so I just wanted to add that. I mean, and we hope that
you were one of those who
one of the processors of it,
especially mathematics.
Yeah, I did the math.
He's loaded with mathematics. He's so sophisticated. Wonderful brain in this Republic of Liberia. So, Honorable Zaro, I want to say welcome again to the program, Education at Midweek.
Thank you.
Okay, we understand there's some latest development from the MCSS system. Could you now give us some update from the MCSS school?
So one of the first thing I want to talk about today is to let the public know that the MCSS has grown in the last 2 years from 4 senior secondary schools to 7. So we've added 3 secondary schools, high schools. Abedu Benson, which was a junior high school when I took over, is now senior high school. They accepted the first group of 10th graders. Boswen Junior High is now Boswen Senior High, so we have both 10th and 11th grade there. And we reopened the famous Moruga Central High School. So we have 3 additional senior secondary schools adding to the first 4: GW Gibson, William D.S. Totma High School, Pipeline Junior and Senior High, and D12. So we have that. Now, the population of MCS has also grown over the years. Last year, we had a population explosion of over nearly 22,000 students. This year, with all the challenges we had, and many schools are talking about the slow pace of registration, we have upwards of 19,000 students registered. And for the first time, we also, thanks to the Minister of Education, Professor Dian Susuni, We are now also operating the Accelerated Vocational Training Program at the William V. Stockman High School, for which I'm here. You know, one of the visions of Dr. George Mann, our visionary leaders, was to make sure he empower Liberian youth, not by giving them money necessarily, but giving them employable skills.
Okay.
And skills that can lead them to even job creation for themselves. And so through his initiative, the workshops at the William V. Stockman High School were refurbished.
Mm-hmm.
We have the facilities that compared to no other vocational institutions in Liberia except for the government-owned ones.
Wow.
And so we have the capacity to do several things.
You want to drive us through in terms of the facility you have there?
Yeah.
What are some of those facilities?
So we have a modern automotive vehicle,
Take your own time, go through it.
Yeah, we have a modern automotive shop. So there, train our students to do one of the most sophisticated works on vehicles. I mean, and then the public will also have an opportunity to go over there and have their oil change, the tire repair, the brakes fix,
wow,
and the rest of it, because we are trying to operate on a sustainable model.
Is it a payable service?
Oh yeah, you have to pay for that. Some say make it sustainable,
but reasonable,
very reasonable, and you enjoyed the comfort of your work being done by trained under the supervision of their teachers. You know what's better to witness that people can acquire education and they can put it into practice. So we have a modern automotive shop, we have a modern electricity shop. The metal shop is advanced, so we can do the kind of metal work in Liberia that only government-owned TVEC institution can do, but we can do the very sophisticated work. So we intend to engage in production of metal plates, metal diodes, window bars, and the rest of it for the public.
Are you saying production?
Yeah, we're going to have a instructional and a production model. We receive assistance to get these facilities, and the people will not continue to give us money every day to maintain and sustain them. So we have to find a sustainability model, and so that's why we will be doing some of those things. And we're going to have two types of programs there. We have the program for people who graduate from high school. Some of our students on MCSS, they may have graduated from GW Gibson, D12, and the rest of the other schools. They don't have vocational component over there. Now that they're out of high school, they can come there now and take advantage.
How are they coming? Free of charge?
No, they will pay. Fees. I'll give you those fees.
Okay.
It's about $160 a year. You can pay $80
for the whole year.
Yeah, for the whole year, and that's fine.
$160, what?
US dollars.
Oh, okay.
But I'll explain this to you. We've done a market survey for the services we render, compared to what others are rendering, what they have. They are charging upwards of $500. One of them is charging almost $1,000. They don't have the facilities we have. I don't want to call name because I want to, attack an institution. They do not have the facilities we have. They do not have the teachers do not have the level of training we have. And we are charging $160. And we have a very flexible payment plan. So students can come in, register, and put themselves on a payment plan where they can pay the $160 for the in the duration of the year. So we're trying to. It's a pro-poor initiative.
Okay.
So it's targeted. We're targeting the poor people who want them to benefit. But besides the program,
not only from government school, from anywhere.
It can be from anywhere.
Okay, thank you.
But besides the program that is attracting the students who graduate from high school, we are also for the first time opening the program up to students who did not graduate from high school.
Wow.
Did not even maybe reach even the senior high school.
Is it adult enrichment program?
No, it's a apprenticeship training program.
Apprenticeship,
yeah.
okay.
So we'll bring them in. They'll be training under the supervision of experts. And those students that we are bringing in, the cost for them is less than $160. I don't know if I remember the cost, but it's a little less than $160. I think it's $150 or so. And they will be getting the training, and then they will also be working along with us in our production aspect. So we're making it very, very people friendly.
How suitable is the campus, and how conducive it is?
Extremely
conducive. How friendly it is?
It's extremely conducive, extremely friendly. The labs are decent and clean. Right now, we are working on videos to publish on our different social media platforms and our website so that people can see the decency of our facilities and how advanced they are. Look, you are aware that I relocated from the United States about 2 years ago, and I was working at a vocational and technical education school. The facilities we have right now compared to the facilities technical and vocational institutions have in the United States.
Wow. Now, you like that. You talk about the the institution. Won't there be concern of the criteria, in terms of recruitment, which is very essential?
Yeah. So we're done. Right now, we have a media blitz. We have announcements that will be coming on your station today or tomorrow. We have brochures. I brought a copy of one of the sample brochures here. And because this is the president's vision, this man has a desire to transform Liberia, empower every Liberian. So we're not stopping it just to the traditional advertisement thing. We are getting a pickup.
Door to door.
We're doing door to door. We're getting the pickup. We put in a loudspeaker on it, and we're parading through the streets of Monrovia, announcing that we have a very affordable technical and vocational education program at the William V. Stodman High School. We want people to come and take advantage of it.
How many students you think you can accommodate?
We have the capacity to take, say, 500 students.
Okay. What should one meet in terms of who to be a part of this institution? A student to be recruited, how what should he or she meet up with, before enrolling at the institution? Is it, high school graduate, or perhaps a student who not graduate? What are some of those requirements along the recruitment process?
So we're accepting two categories of students: high school graduates and the ones who are not high school graduates. They will all take a placement test. And based on the placement test, we will accept them. The high school grad most likely will accept them. We just want to know, it's more like of an aptitude test, so that I can be able to advise them that maybe automotive will not be the best thing to do. Maybe accounting would be the best thing to do, or plumbing might be the best thing to do, but we accept them. And then for the others who are not graduated from high school, we just want to access their reading ability and the comprehension, because when you do vocational thing, there'll be times you have to read the safety guides, you have to read the procedures for handling the equipment and the rest of those things. But we just want to have an idea so that we can be able to help them, even if they don't meet the requirements that we are set to. We'll be able to help them to get into the programs.
Okay, now tell us, what are some of the courses you will be offering at the vocational institution at William V. Stodman?
So we'll be offering architecture drawing, architecture drafting.
What is architecture? Could you just explain it? People who are not out of high school.
It's the designing of buildings.
Okay.
Yeah, designing buildings, drawing, technical engineering, designing of buildings. Auto mechanics, which has to do with repairing vehicles and the rest of it.
Okay.
Electricity, which has to do with wiring of homes and industrial places. Then we have metalworks, which has to do with working with metals, steel doors, steel windows, steel stage, and the rest of it. And then we have woodwork, carpentry. So we shall know it's going to be both roofing and also furniture production.
Okay.
And then we have plumbing, which is the taking care of the water and sanitation facilities in homes and industries.
Okay.
And we have masonry. It has to do with brick laying, and concrete work. And then we have refrigeration and air conditioning, which has to do mostly with air conditioning and refrigerator repairs. Okay. And then we have computers. And with the computers, we're going to be offering a lot of courses. We're going to do basic application software. Okay. And we hope to get into programming, desktop publishing, and the rest of the things that a computer can offer.
But those things you just listed, there are some people who are out of universities or colleges. They are not knowledgeable in those areas. Yeah. So they want to enroll.
So I'll tell you one thing, and thank you very much because of that. One of my staff just returned from Italy. Where he went for this same technical and vocational training, public-private partnership and engagement. Here was one thing he told me he learned from that in Europe, people are graduating from universities and then going back to get training in TVET.
Wow.
And then they no longer are living on their university
degree,
but they are living on what they experienced for the TVET. And I hope to see some of us do that in Liberia. One of the things that pumps me up every day about TVET is that it can be an opportunity for students to finance their own education.
Okay.
So if you plan to go to University of Liberia, take the entrance today and you passed it, but you don't have the resources, it's free. But you have to transfer yourself.
And sometimes that is very important, because even the transportation might be more than even a tuition.
Exactly.
That should be paid.
Exactly. So what you would do, for example, you come in and you do architecture drawing, drafting, and you have skills in it. And you can go and do house plans for people.
And you sell it.
You do the plans for the people to pay you.
Yeah.
You raise money to sustain yourself in school. Any one of these things, that's what it is do. They can be a stopgap measure to help you to get to your ultimate goal in life.
The computer science, I'm serious about that. Yeah. There are some people out of university and colleges, they have never done any course in computer science. I want you to be very distinct and very realistic. How are you going to place them because they're already out of university and colleges.
Yeah.
And those students that are coming, some of them just in high school and just out of high school.
Yeah.
How are you going to place them so that there will be an understanding?
So basically, when it comes to that, both of them are basically, both groups you talk about, maybe I would say they are computer illiterate.
Yeah.
So we can start them together. It's just that the teacher will have to fashion the language and model the language so that it's understandable to the ones who have graduated from college and also the ones who have not graduated from college.
How many years are you talking about to give them? Are you giving a certificate or diploma?
We're giving certificates and diplomas.
Certificate of what? Appreciation, participation,
training, certificate of completion,
or completion, or
So most of the programs are 2 years certificate of completion, and I'll tell you this:
certificate of what? Completion.
Achievement. Yeah. Completion, achievement. Yeah, I don't remember the technical words of that.
Because I spent 2 years there. I like achievement.
No, you achieve. But here's the thing I will tell you. Here's the things. Yeah. I'm trying to move them towards having our students sit the WAS exams for each one of these things. The West African Examination Council has it already.
Fine.
So we want to make sure that when you finish with architecture drafting program, which is 2 years, 3 years of instruction, 1 year, 3 semesters of instruction, 1 semester of internship. Once you are done, you sit the WIAC exam and you can pass it. That certificate will be valid in all of the WIAC.
So that is, I want you to be very specific on this.
Yeah.
That is for those who, have not graduated from high school, let's say completed their education in high school and perhaps, went through the vocational training. What you're saying?
No, that would be for people who graduated from high school.
Okay.
Now I want to come there because if you're supposed to graduate from high school, you're supposed to have passed
the wax.
No, but hold on.
I'm driving. So you already have.
You're talking about WAS.
Yeah.
You're talking about the core subjects.
Yeah.
So what I'm talking about is taking the WIAC or WAS in architecture.
So
while you
there's
have
a standard test again in West Africa
That's
for
right.
that.
Oh yes, there's a standard test, international test.
Oh yeah,
it's administered by WIAC.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
right.
It's coming with wax, and that's
they call it WIAC also, but WIAC administered test in animal husbandry, agriculture,
it's not in
electricity.
Okay, that's wonderful.
So we're bringing it to Liberia now.
So now the issue here is what I really want to bring to your attention. Maybe some students say, okay, I need to go to wax. Let me just go and do my architecture, my electrical engineering, and other things like that to my vocational school, and then go and take my wax in a specific subject or course. You don't think you'll be driving students from the academic school?
No. We're not driving students from academic schools. But let's be fair. One of the things about life is that we gotta be real. Some people will
not be real for us.
No, some people will do very well in the vocation. No, let's be real. What I'm saying to you is that let people make a choice. If somebody decides that their choice is that they took the WAS exam and they didn't pass it, and we admit them to our program, and they come and take the WIAC for their training, say for example, architecture drafting, and they pass that, that person has the opportunity to make the living. Do they necessarily have to pass chemistry, biology, physics, math to be successful in life? Not necessarily so. We want everybody to aspire
to have access to
highest possible standards. But the reality is that we must be measured in our expectations and must be able to direct our citizens to things that will give them employment and put money into the pocket.
You talk about employment, just brought this to my heart. Okay, are you going to find opportunity where you will send the children on job training and recommend to that institution like Meta Steel, like other company in this country,
even at LBS here, technical, you could come
something so that you can recommend that these are students from government institution. We are recommending them for your institution so that you can peruse them and consider them for employment.
Yeah, we said that. We said that earlier. We do 3 semesters of instruction and 1 semester of internship. That means we could be assigned to LBS, you could be assigned to Firestone, McAllister, and the rest of it, where you would do your internship. All right, so we said that.
Professor Zawulu, this thing about opening vocational school, and sometimes the tuition, the fee to be paid is very low, but when students entered, it becomes a very tedious thing for them. That is, they have to purchase materials that the expenditure on that could be more than even the tuition. You want to tell us, is it something that is possible that students will have to buy their own materials especially with the number of courses you just listed?
No, they wouldn't have. We have the equipment. We have everything needed for them to do their work. But let me explain this to you. The students will have to pay registration fees. They will have to pay breakage fees. And for example, the students will have to have their clothing. They will have to have a jeans, trousers, a t-shirt, a vest, a boot, a safety boots. So those are things you definitely need to be able to work in the workshop. So we can't ignore those things. But the fees that these additional things that the students will pay for will never ever amount to even half of the fees for tuition. We won't do that.
When are you commencing the program? So to be precise and concise.
We will start instruction for this first cohort on November 20th of November. We have entrance exam ongoing. You can check out the school and
how much is the entrance?
The entrance fee, I think I have it over here, is $800, and the information sheet is $300.
$800 what?
Liberian dollars.
So information sheet is what?
$300.
$300.
Yeah.
So it's 1,001.
Yeah.
For entrance and information sheet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Let's talk about your instructors.
Yeah.
How qualified are they?
Very qualified.
Where are they from?
Very qualified. Some of them have been sent out of the country, and they have been trained in Zambia, I think South Africa, and many other.
I saw some of them returning.
They are already returning.
Yeah.
And some of them are presently, after they return, they are already on BWR getting additional training in pedagogy of TVET. So they are very, very trained. They are trained into fabrication, not just repairing. They are trained into fabrication, producing.
What
new
is
stuff.
fabrication?
So you build stuff, you produce stuff.
Because you're talking about those who are not out of high school yet.
So they will learn it.
They will learn what?
They will learn how to maybe build a refrigerator, an oven. They will learn how to maybe.
So you'll be producing things here now.
Of course.
We
will show you production. We are adding a production component to this thing. The program has already been in existence.
Yes.
But this time we are trying to shake it a little bit.
Yeah.
Bring some new stuff in it, and then we don't want to keep coming to government to do everything for us.
So why are you not putting the program in the very high schools and you're having an extra, MCS jurisdiction right now?
And I think that could also make it much accessible to
students,
because all of the
you just call the
schools across
principal, the school administrators. These are the curriculum you can now start teaching at your very high schools. This is the additional fees for that.
So Maxime, what you could do for us is to get people to build those labs at each of the schools.
Okay. Another thing is the facility and the facility.
So let me explain. But here's the thing: we just completed our 5-year plan. And on our 5-year plan, so we are looking at William V.S. Tubman High School can serve Cinco, and then it can also serve Central Monrovia. So we're looking at the borough. So on our 5-year plan, we are proposing additional 16 additional classrooms at the D12 Memorial High School.
Okay,
where we'll use about 4 of them to introduce some of these technical and vocational education thing. But here's the thing: I haven't stopped there. I'm hoping that our salary budget is increased.
Okay.
Because one of the things I want to do is that at each of our high school, I want to introduce some soft TVET programs.
Okay.
But at some of these popular schools, what I researched on, some of the students are learning some basic skills like fine arts, where you got tailoring and all of those. Don't you think this will shut away the process?
No, but we don't have that in our schools. The only public senior high school under the MCS that has that is the William V.S. Tubman High School. And so that's what I'm talking about. I want to be able to introduce tailoring, event decoration, drafting, and other soft technical and vocational areas do not require extensive initial investment at all of our schools, so we can address the issue of equity, so that not only the students in Monrovia and Cinco can benefit from it.
Okay, so we are going, and we want to open the line for. We are expecting a call from the Minister of Education, Professor Dr. Ansudi Sorin. He will be called in later on. But however, we want you to just give us a summary so that we can open the line. Okay, the minister is calling right now. The minister is so accurate, so wonderful. Minister, how do you do this morning?
Well, I'm just listening, following through the conversation.
You enjoying the conversation?
Good morning, Minister.
You are presenting facts, so I mean, it's not just a matter of enjoying. I'm just happy that people who did not know some of these information before are getting the information. And what I would encourage many of our journalists, those that sit behind microphones, to just visit some of these places. Seeing is believing. If some of them can just get there and go and say, oh, this thing they're talking, is it true? Visit be there and see the thing they're talking, is it true? So if you get the facts and you still speak otherwise, then that's the display of honest citizenship. So I just want people to see, because the point is there's something called gratitude. There's something called gratitude. Let anybody tell me what did we meet at MCSS that we remove. So let somebody just tell me. Say this is what was at MCSS. This is how MCSS were growing. This is how the high schools were moving, and you people made it to come back down. So what I know, significant transformation has taken place. But let me let anybody know, education is not an event. Education is a process of transformation that takes time. When you are on the path to make that transformation, the more you get participants who know there's transformation being done, they will appreciate it. Whatever we give, they will handle it right, because it is investment of the government. I just want to say thank you to Isaac for trying to create more access. It is creating more access for the high school kids that we are happy about. Our vocational school that you have, you probably need to get some journalists to come out there. I know we took them around before, but whether they want to present it or not, well, that's their choice. But at some point in time, we have to present it to the whole public.
Okay.
Maybe by video or so forth.
Yeah, Minister.
Right.
Minister, yesterday you was in a meeting with some students that are supposed to travel out of this country. Could you give an update on those students yesterday?
Well, the president had a special initiative here in Madam Bia when they went to Paris, and they requested for some educational support to children of the country. And the French government has an education outfit taking place in Côte d'Ivoire, Yamoussoukro, and those places. An excellent facility. They provided us with certain number of scholarships every year. 20 students every year for the last 4 years. This year, the group of students that have been selected out of 120 applicants are prepared now to go. They will be leaving immediately after election to go to take on the lessons in various disciplines, various engineering, architecture, you just name it. And these are personal initiatives of the president. That was not done by Minister of Education. This is the president's personal initiative. When he did that, he transferred it to us because we are the implementer and we are on course with it. And every time we are sending students, the president, the minister, Madam Claudia's office is involved so that we get the students to go abroad. I'm very happy, and I just wanted to make that and congratulate the students who have been selected to go for these studies. They'll be coming back in 4 years to be part of the transformation process of our country.
Yeah, Minister. Minister. One more, Minister. What's about the children traveling to Morocco? How far are they now? What are their status right now?
We have completed the selection of I think it's 40 students, and those 40 students were selected last year. We had to put them through a French program for 8 months.
Okay.
And although 40 children now speak and write fluent French. So when we get their transportation tickets and everything set and they go to Morocco, they're going straight to school. They are no longer going to Morocco to learn French. They are going to Morocco now. They will take 1 month to go through the various cultural things, what they're not supposed to do, what they should do, and then they will start their classes just right away. That's it. So that is already said.
Okay, before I take leave of you, Minister, before I take leave of you this morning, when are we suspending classes for the election? The public want to know because some people have been asking, and I've been hearing you. Yeah.
We are suspending classes on next week, Friday next week. Let's make sure that we go to school. I'm asking people to complete the school day.
Mm-hmm.
When you complete the school day, the students go home, teachers go home, and we prepare to vote on Tuesday. Monday, there will be no school. Monday the 13th, there will be no school. Tuesday, we go to vote. So Monday and Tuesday, there will be no school. Wednesday, right after election, there will be no school. Thursday, I'm encouraging us to come back and start our lesson.
Which will be on the 16th. Yeah. So your break will be from the 10th to the 16th of November.
No, be careful.
Well, whatever that day for.
Yeah, because Friday will be the 10th, Thursday will be the 16th.
And it applies to all institutions.
Very well. We don't
ranging from high school strictly to university level.
December is coming. We're going to be losing additional 2 weeks, so we can't lose additional days
Christmas
for this. All right, but I believe all shall be well, and I wish the president and this government a repeat of the mandate is on course. It will happen, God willing. We're praying and working, and at the end of the day, the dossier of transformation protocol that we have will be executed. By 2030, this country will look different from what we take it from. Thank you very much, Britain. Go ahead and talk to other people.
Thank you, Minister. The voice of Professor D. Anderson, the Minister of Education, Republic of Liberia, West Africa, in conversation on the program Education at Midweek.
Now, Mr. Blinton, just before we go to the line,
we have to open the line.
Professor Isaac Zaulu, the last time you appeared at the Ministry of Information for the press briefing, you highlighted, a bit of low enrollment of females in the MCSS school, according to your statistic, as compared to the male. What has been, a change there since
the announcement?
Oh, yeah, there's been significant improvement. Okay. The number of females in elementary and junior high school outnumber the number of males significantly. And the number of females and males in the high school has leveled up. It's almost 50-50. So we are extremely proud of the progress we've made. And we'll continue to make more progress.
What's your summary message to the public before we open the line regarding your vocational institution that you're about to open in the Republic of Liberia?
I said, before you go to pay $500 or $800 to some of these vocational schools that are on the Tubman Boulevard, try and come and look at what we have on 12th Street at the William V.S. Tubman High School. Compare our facilities, speak with our teachers, and you will find out that we offer more for less money. And when that happens, I think make the choice.
And you got the tools
come
and
over to us,
the
tools and
facilities,
and the opportunity for internship.
Yeah,
I will say here boldly. I think the people at Firestone, when I was there, I visited there.
Okay,
clear.
So you're already making negotiations. That's wonderful.
That would be willing to take people to come in, and I'm exploring. I'm going to different places.
You will reach your mental state, right?
I will reach everywhere. Everywhere.
Good to have a follow, man. Yes. Indeed. Welcome to Liberia. I appreciate your motivation. Okay, so let's go to the line. Can we go to the line?
Yes. So listeners out there, this is your program, Education at Midweek. Call us on 08805140096, 08805140096, and you can call us.
Let me call my number to maybe people love to call my number 0777-212197. You can also call and be part of the program this morning. If you have a question to ask, you are heartily welcome.
Our guest here is Professor Isaac Zaulu, and he comes from the MCSS, the Monrovia Consolidated School
Okay,
System.
I have a caller on the line already. Good morning. Yeah, how do you do? Your name and where are you calling from, please?
I am Solomon Hokon calling from Bonaswan.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you for the brilliant information on our children's education.
Okay.
I want to understand the app. How do we download the app?
It's not an app, it's a website.
It's a website. You don't download. Go to Google and just enter moeliberia.com. And when you enter it, you will see MOE having Liberia in red. And you go right down there. You'll be slowing through. You go down. You will see digital textbooks and you download. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
How do you do? Your name and where you calling from, please?
Yes, sir. So is it ELBC?
Yes, you are live.
Okay, thank you. I'm retired Captain Emmanuel Esdo, and I'm calling you from the highway from Grand Crew heading towards Sano.
Oh, yeah. How is the signal there?
To what I am, we are receiving it live.
Okay. Let's hear your concern, please.
Okay, thank you so much. And let me start by saying, in the army, there's a principal leadership order that says deploy your men according to his capability. And so in my mind, I believe the president will deploy you guys according to your capabilities. Now, I have a recommendation to the name MCSS. I remember during our time of schooling in the 80s, early 80s, MCSS means Monrovia Consolidated School System.
Yes.
If I'm correct.
Yeah, you are correct.
I want to suggest or recommend that please, through your own observation and analysis, let the name be changed to Liberia Consolidated School System or National Consolidated School System, because in my mind, I feel that this program or this organization, it is not only restricted to Monrovia.
Okay, thank you.
There are some of us students or teachers, in fact, in the rural area that doesn't know the name MCSA and the meaning of MCSA and their function.
Okay, thank you. That's a brilliant one. Okay, hello.
Morning.
Good morning. How do you do?
I'm good.
Your name and where you calling from, please?
This is Mr. Sia calling from Monrovia.
Let's hear you, Mom.
I want to say thank you to you guys in studio, especially my own friend and brother and bossman, Reverend Blayton, and to you, Mr. Jawe. I want to say thank you. I'm so happy this morning to hear, because in most cases my children will be teasing me. I mean, I want to school here, beside LU. I'm happy to hear that the great Monrovia Central High School is back. At least I have something to post up. I think you have done so much. You don't know how much you have done for us. Just yesterday, I saw one of my former classmates. So please give us a new location and everything. And we'll put our association together, because we must have an association of alumni. Thank you so much, and remain blessed.
All right, thank you. Let's take this one. Hello.
Yeah.
Your name? Where are you calling from, please?
My name is Abraham Politico Mojosetu, and I call from the most talk about Avenue this morning.
Oh man, welcome, my man. What's up?
Let me appreciate the thing still your education hour. You know, I think the MCSS new leadership are doing extremely well. I listened to all of your unique vocational program and that of the website I show. I think it will help students. You know, my stories, my education became very difficult. I attended a government school. I attended the Mavi Sonne in 2005 when I was in the 5th grade. You know, I'm a recent graduate because the Texan Challenge, I was promoted to the 12th grade, 2015. I just graduated from Kala Agent High School. It gone Sonne. I hope and pray that MCSS will continue to ensuring that the government school will have passion on the issue of the public sector. I mean, the private school. I mean, the public school rather. Let ensure that we have a quality education. I think Boswen, my dream, when I was promoted to Boswen in 2007, 7th grade, Boswen now having 12th grade, but at least honor and the new leadership of MCSS, we have 12th grade in Boswen. Now I'm appealing to MCSS. We have about 35,000, more than 35,000 inhabitants in District 14. We only have the public school in Djibouti, Mavi Sunni, stop to Navi. So I'm appealing to MCS on my name. Ensure that they make sure we have 12 readers to get the upgrade.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you,
man. Thank you so much. We appreciate your call this morning. We can take no more call again. We're stopping right here and go to the guest, Professor Honorable Isaac C. Lakbo Zawudo. He's a superintendent of the MCSS school.
So let me provide answers to two questions there. One, the Maria Central High School is presently and temporarily located at the Matilda Newport Junior High School. It runs mostly in the afternoon, and we are exploring resources to continue the construction of the school. Again, like I said, the president has a vision of providing more access to students in our country. So the issue of Mavi Soni becoming a high school is presently being studied. And so hopefully by 2024, 2025, we'll be able to make some statement on that. But I do know that the population of students in that area is growing, and the area definitely should be considering having a high school. So we are studying that for now.
Just summarize in 30 seconds.
So I will do this. I will not do a summary. I will just say, look, don't stop at those expensive TVET schools along Tottenham Boulevard. Come to 12th Street or call the number.
So all road leads to 12th Streets.
Or call the number 055 0555 092 955 0555 092 9555 or 077 217 6336. Call those numbers or visit the MCSS Central Office for further information, or the William V.S. Tottenham High School. But definitely we have more to offer you for little money. Thank you.
On that note, this I would like to leave you this morning.
Yes.
On behalf of the senior management team of the Ministry of Education, under the direct supervision of Professor Dianzo Soding, my name is J. Maxim Bleated, and we say many thanks to the management and staff of ELBC for the excellent partnership. God bless you, and we love you. Bye-bye.
And so there you listened to the conversation here in the education sector at MCSS, and also from the angle of the Ministry of Education, Republic of Liberia. Thanks to Professor Ansu Sonin for making comments here on the progress of the ministry as well. It's been a wonderful time here on the Super Morning Show, and this segment sponsored by the Ministry of Education at Midweek. My name is Taka Goligio.